Hi everybody, Frohlich here. I wanted to give you a little tour of my office space, which is like my studio, my vocal booth, that kind of stuff. And helping me do this, Jade advised that I should do this. My daughter Jade's filming. Hi Jade, come on in. First, we're gonna stop at where I do my recording. Here's where I sit, and as you can see, I have Pro Tools open up here. I run on a Mac Studio here, an Apollo 6. And I have an Avalon compressor here, and then some simple speakers. And if you want to come over here, I got a nice Neumann mic from the 90s, a nice German microphone, U87. I can swivel it and sing in here if I want, or if I want, I can sing over in this vocal booth for isolated. Right now, it's got a bunch of merchandise in it, so I haven't used it in a couple months, but it's great when I want to do voiceover work or I want to sing something quietly, if it's not more of a loud singing thing. And then if you come over here and see where I do record my guitar, which I have an old 1980s Canadian Marshall, very sought after. And then I got another 100-watt JCM 800 from the 80s. Everyone wants these amps now. I got them back in the 80s. Here is an old 70s JMP Marshall Plexi. And what's cool, what you can do is run it through this. This acts like a digital cabinet from Universal Audio, and then it goes straight into my computer so I can use these amps without using a cabinet. Here's a cabinet I use. Most of my guitar cabinets are used as furniture now. There's a couple around the house too. But mainly, a lot I use is this FM9. As any guitar player knows, this is a Fractal FM9. Goes direct to your computer and you can pretty much get any sounds you want. The sky's the limit with that. And let's just come over to some of the books that I love. One of my favorite books of all time, heavy metal movies. Oh my goodness. If you love heavy metal and you love B movies, horror movies, music movies, it's endless. Look at this stuff. Look at The Howling, like 2000 Motels, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Black Sabbath. And I have a write-up of all the movies. Oh, it's so good. So good. And of course, right next to that is Jade's book. It says Who's Who Disney. So more over here on the bookshelf, stuff that I love. Eerie movie stuff, Weird Tales from the Ramones, box set, lots of autobiographies, Clive Barker, Paul Stanley, Pete Townsend, Ace Frehley. Really cool stuff. Tony Alva, skateboard legend. I did an event for Vans, signed this deck for me. Skater legend, and another legend over here signed a deck for me, Mr. Steve Caballero. You can see it's faded, the signature's faded, but an old school 80s deck. I used to have one of these when I was young. I used to skate professionally when I was like 16 years old. Right before I started playing guitar, I used to be on a skate demo team, so I used to skate ramps. And if you move up over here, we have some of the bands I played in. Signed thing from LA Guns, signed by Steve Riley. We passed them around in the mail to sign, so the last person to get it was Kelly. I sent the package on to Kelly, so it's not signed by Kelly yet. And I played with Mikey Ramone for a while, so here's one of his press things. And then before that, I was in Faster Pussycat for about 1.5 years with Brett Muscat, Todd Kearns, and Eric Stacy, Brett Bradshaw. Signed by them when we did a European tour. Here's a family photo. Old family photo. That's my mom there, yeah. And this is really cool. This is hand painted by my friend Karen Wheeler, who passed away. She hand painted this, and she was in a wheelchair for most of her life, and she painted it. This took her months to do because she did not have much movement in her hands, but she knew I loved Universal Monsters, and she gave me this as a birthday present. It's insanely detailed because this was all just canvas. It was all totally blank. And if you zoom over here, some Riley's LA Guns album, our first LA Guns album, Renegades, and Dark Horse, and the single Ballad of Jane 45 single off the Dark Horse, and it came out in CD too. And what else we got over here? Jade takes guitar lessons from me, so we got her brand new guitar. We got a little Mustang Squire and some of her, look what she's learning. Oh, cool. Let's quick bop. We got to teach her a 12-bar blues, right? Musicians know you got to learn the 12-bar blues. And some guitars, bass that I use. This was my first main professional guitar when I was a kid that I got. It's an old Dinky Strat Jackson, the whammy bar, of course, because I was into Steve Vai and Randy Rhoads, all that good stuff. So we did a lot of that kind of stuff. Played in a rockabilly band in Vegas for a while. So I got a cool Gretsch, got some TV Jones pickups in it, make it sound great. If Brian Setzer uses them, they're good enough for me. All right, I got a little Junior here, easy on the back. And then my heaviest guitar of all, this was my main guitar. I was playing that in a band, and then I started playing with this band. It was kind of Aerosmith influenced, Rolling Stones, and they said, you can't come out on the road with us playing an 80s rock guitar. So they said, go buy a Les Paul. So this is the first one I bought. It weighs a ton, but it's an amazing sounding custom Les Paul. What else we got? Not much over here. Store a sub speaker, and then overflow of guitars that won't fit anywhere else. Closet full of stuff you don't need to see. see. And what else we got over here? Not much. This was my grandmother's phone from like probably the 50s or 60s. I just keep. And then lots of Universal Monster stuff everywhere, obviously. And I think that's about it. Thanks for hanging out and checking out my studio. This is the first video done like this. If you like it, give it a like and subscribe, and maybe I'll do another video with Jade. Thanks, Jade. Thanks, everyone.
Just another heartbreak. How much more can I take? Just another